The Queen reportedly shut down Prince Harry's demand that Meghan Markle get away on her wedding day. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's time together in the royal family was not always perfect, but according to a new royal biography, the awkward run-ins with the other royals began as early as their wedding. In his new book, Battle of Brothers, William and Harry, the inside story of a family in tumult, royal historian Robert Lacey recounts a moment during the royal wedding when Harry butted heads with his grandmom, Queen Elizabeth. The awkward moment apparently went down after Harry told staff members working on the royal wedding that what Meghan wants, Meghan gets, after she was told she could not wear her first choice tiara for the big day. Apparently, the Queen was not a fan of the declaration. In a short excerpt shared by the Mirror, Lacey writes, "Not for the first time, nor sadly the last, the word no pushed a button inside him and he flew into rage. There were dresses and flunkies present guarding and organizing the jewels, so it was inevitable that his now famous exclamation should find its way to the outside world. What Meghan wants, what Meghan gets." Her Majesty didn't approve. Meghan cannot have whatever she wants, was reported to have replied. She gets the tiara that she has been given by me. It's worth noting, of course, there have been conflicting reports about Meghan and Tiara Gate since the royal wedding. In the recent book, Finding Freedom, royal authors Omid Scobie and Caroline Durant offered a very different account of events. Scobie reiterated how well the tiara selection process went during an interview with the True Royalty TV's The Royal Beat. The tiara selection went wonderfully. The Queen was very happy. Meghan was very happy, he said, according to the Mirror. In fact, Meghan's words when that story came out were, "How sad, I love my tiara." Meghan Markle might start talking about politics to help Prince Harry's relationship with the royal family. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have been living their best lives since their royal exit earlier this year, and for Meghan especially, that has meant speaking out more about issues that matter most to her. Before the royal exit, Harry and Meghan, like all working royals, were prohibited from voicing any kind of political opinion. The royal family maintains a strict policy of political neutrality since the royal exit. However, Harry and Meghan have encouraged their American fans to vote in the upcoming presidential elections, and Meghan has spoken out about issues related to social causes like Black Lives Matter. According to royal historian and biographer Robert Lacey, Meghan's recent speeches may have affected Harry's relationship with the rest of the royal family. I think when William sat down with Harry and said there could be problems, I think events have proved him right. Lacey, who authored the new royal biography Battle of Brothers and the inside story of a family in tumult about Harry's ongoing feud with his brother, Prince William, explained during an interview for True Royalty's The Royal Beat. Lacey predicts that Meghan may actually pull back on these kind of speeches and engagements in the future. However, for the sake of Harry's relationship with his family, I think that Meghan has come to realize how some of her speeches risk her husband's relationship with the family, and perhaps she may pedal back on some of these more extreme positions, he said on the program, according to The Sun. Of course, only time will tell how much Meghan and Harry, for that matter, talks about political and social issues going forward. Ruin her future. Meghan Markle's career is in danger. Meghan Markle is in one of the most famous and successful moments of her life as she managed to leave the British royal family, gets a millionaire contract with Netflix, and now she appears in all the media. However, not everything is rosy, and the Duchess of Sussex will have to change something in her life, as it will eventually have consequences, or at least this is what an expert in brand and reputation management tells the newspaper Express. Eric Schiffer is a person who knows the matter and indicated that the lawsuits of Prince Harry's wife against the British media could have a bad image on his professional career. This after he lost the first skirmish in his privacy lawsuit after the London High Court ruled that the newspaper could amend his case. In that sense, for Eric, it is a situation that closes the doors to Archie's mom as a paid speaker or television producer, as the case is getting the opposite of what they wanted. Losing skirmishes on the legal side doesn't necessarily hurt her as a speaker. However, what he does has become another indicator of his very challenging and combustible relationship with the press, which is not good for his brand. And it is that goal of the daughter-in-law of Carlos de Gales was to stop the negativity of the press, but this has brought more desire to go after the story of his life and what he's doing now in the United States. Meghan Markle is suing Associated newspapers over Mail on Sunday articles that leaked a letter from her and her father in 2018. Strong accusations. Meghan Markle has to face reality. Meghan Markle is not spared from a scandal, much as she tries to stay in the spotlight in a positive way. She apparently only attracts trouble, and now she has to deal with a new accusation that puts her in a bad position. And it is that the Duchess of Sussex was accused of plagiarism of a speech by statements she gave in an interview for Fortune. This was reported by internet users on social networks. Harry and Meghan were labelled too extreme. Royal pen Robert Lacey bluntly commented that Harry, Meghan and his wife had too extreme human treatment. Harry and Meghan are said to have not know how to solve problems along their development path. In contrast, Prince William is praised by the biographer holding the key to connecting with people. Sharing on True Royalty TV, he said the Windsor family is quite awkward to keep up with the changing direction of the problem and handle things soberly. In other words, they have trouble solving problems. I think William coped with this situation better than Harry and his wife. The couple was too extreme. The royal family didn't just need young, progressive people because every action has to go through consideration for a common purpose. I believe that William has found the secret to do that. In the book Battle of Brothers, Lacey also reveals how the royal members feel after Harry announces to throw everything to follow Meghan. The royal family is extremely angry that Harry seems to have lost his sense. His anger could not be helped either, he said. When I wrote this book, everyone was saying that William Harry brothers were going to go crazy with each other. That's what happened before the internal meeting at Sandringham, he said. Continue, the Queen held a conference to give the members a chance to calm down, sit down and chat and try to defuse the conflict, but William refused. He announced he would only face his brother on the negotiating table with a team of experts. Later, William changed his mind. Meghan Markle sends pill to the British royal family. When Duchess Meghan Markle spoke on Tuesday, she was sent a small suppository off towards the British Royal House. In the US media Fortune's event called Most Powerful Women Next Gen Virtual Summit, she refused to call them anything but the institution. It writes British Express. Due to the corona pandemic, the event took place online with Meghan Markle speaking from her home in California. Here she explained how her personal use of social media goes. Referring to Harry and herself, she said, "We had an Instagram profile through the institution on our office in England, but it was not controlled by us. There was a whole team." Before the couple stepped back from royal life, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle updated their fans via the Instagram profile Sussex Royal. After several discussions with the British royal family, they agreed to drop the brand, and the Instagram profile was last updated on March the 30th. The profile had over 10 million followers. Meghan Markle closed her personal Twitter, Facebook and Instagram profiles before marrying Prince Harry in May 2018. The Duchess revealed on Tuesday that she no longer uses social media, and she urged that it has an addictive properties comparable to drugs. "I have made a personal choice not to have any profile, so I don't know what is out there, and in many ways it is useful to me," says Meghan Markle, and continues, "I'm very concerned about people who are obsessed with it, and it's so much a part of our daily culture for so many people that are addicted to it." After the couple had the last day of work as royalty in March, they spent time in Canada before moving to California, where Meghan Markle grew up. Recently, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle moved into a new home for nearly $90 million north of Los Angeles. On the plot, there is a tennis court, a swimming pool, and a cottage for the kids. Prince Harry, despite the Brexit, he despairs of regaining certain royal functions. According to the revelations of the experts, Prince Harry would regret having abandoned his official military appointments. Queen Elizabeth II must renegotiate her exit conditions. Last January, Buckingham Palace was shaking. Prince Harry, sixth in order of succession to the British throne, was relinquishing his status as a senior member of the royal family alongside his beloved Meghan Markle. He flew to his new life across the Atlantic after the entry into force of Brexit on March 31, 2020. A few months later, the father of little Harry would regret his departure. According to the revelations of the British tabloid The Express, the husband of the former actress would not manage to turn the page of his past in the British Army. As reported by The Express, royal expert Richard Fitzwilliams thinks he would very much appreciate his military ties being restored. By relinquishing his royal duties, Prince Harry also had to draw a line on his titles. The one who had to leave the army in 2015 for security reasons, linked to his status, therefore abandoned his official military appointments, namely those of Captain General of the Royal Marines, Honorary Chief Commodore in small ships and diving of the Royal Naval Command and honorary Air Force